All right, welcome everyone. Today we have a lot going on. So in this episode, I finally separate the kangaroos from the koalas, and they each have their own exhibits to enjoy. Aw, he's out of breath climbing the tree. Also, I've created some surprises for the visitors that I think you guys will enjoy as well. Also, I take a deep look at my finances and see how I'm doing. Overall, I think things are going really well. But unfortunately, also in this episode, I make one of the worst mistakes I've ever made. But regardless, it is time to start the episode. So the first thing I did, I completely renovated the entry plaza of my zoo. I added plants and fountains and benches and lights, and I'm just really happy with it. I wanted to make the things that the visitors first see something to be proud of, and I think I accomplished my goal with this. Now it is finally time to separate these animals. So first thing I'm gonna do is divide the exhibit. The only reason I chose to put the barrier here is if you look at that little red angry face, that's a koala in a tree, and they don't come down for anything. So essentially that tree is permanent now and I have to work around it. With creating these two exhibits, it's kind of the same routine. So I'm gonna do more of a montage here. And I wanted to take this opportunity to talk a little bit more about what it was like to play Zoo Empire when it first came out. So in 2004, when this game was first released, it was definitely a different time for technology. As I'm sure you can imagine, it was a lot less accessible and capable back then. Just to give kind of a few brief examples to paint a picture. So with cell phones, basically only adults use them. And if your family happened to have a computer, due to their price and their newness, again, mostly adults used them. And also to go along with that, internet, it was still basic in its functioning. And due to the rarity of computers at that time, access to it was limited. And with TVs, my family, as I'm sure many others, we all had to share the one TV that we had. And so with all that, it wasn't until a couple years later that I could reliably watch my favorite shows from Animal Planet. And so with that background, this is all to kind of say that my main way to connect with and learn about animals was through books, which that of itself will always hold a special place in my heart, of course. But going from books to Zoo Empire, it was like a whole new world. It was leagues beyond anything I had ever seen or experienced. And it was like the animals that I loved so much came to life. And they moved and sounded like the real things, and I could finally interact with them too, which I thought was so cool. And also the biomes, water, trees, everything were all so detailed and beautiful and mesmerizing. Again, I might be a little biased, but I still believe it holds up even today. But especially back then, this game was something special. And also what I truly loved about this game the most was you could tell that this game wasn't made just for kids who like building things or those who enjoy the fanfare of a zoo. It was specifically designed to inspire those who loved animals. And so it felt like this game was made for me. And it also helped me to realize that my passion in life is to care for animals in any way that I can. As more background about me specifically during this time, I was growing up in a city, so I wasn't near a lot of animals and I wasn't around nature either. And so I was definitely already feeling disconnected from my surroundings. But Zoo Empire let me create this place where I felt like I finally belonged. And I only stopped playing it after the CD. I think somehow it got scratched. It completely froze up and nothing we tried got it to work anymore. But the memories of how happy this game made me helped me all throughout growing up, because it helped me remember that no matter how bad things got or how hopeless things felt or how out of place that I felt, I always have a place in this world, and that's with animals. Also, it's helping me through a really rough time now too, and so for so many reasons, I have so much to thank this game for. So I hope you guys enjoyed hearing that. Gosh, with how sappy I'm being, I should have became a botanist instead. But ching. That's such a stupid joke. I'm so sorry. I could not help myself. All right, and with the exhibits done, I am adding just the finishing details. So first I'm gonna add a koala here. My goodness, he is so cute. I love that. Look at him climbing. Also, so I couldn't think of a K name, but I have heard of the last name Klingeman. And so I figured if you can cling a man, then why not cling a tree? I'm sorry, please don't leave the video because of that, please. But no, I couldn't think of another K name, so there you guys go. And on the other end of the spectrum, we have ostriches, which are reproducing way too quickly. They don't need any more. And I still don't know what I'm gonna do with that, to be honest. Like, I just don't have the heart to delete them, but at the same time, it's like the exhibit is getting smaller by the second, it seems. Also, I didn't even know there was like a second unnamed ostrich here. They're multiplying by the second. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I don't know what to do yet. And then the kangaroos, I'm a little hesitant to add one here because I know that they can kind of reproduce quickly, but since the first episode, they have not put down their little exclamation bubble, and so here's their extra kangaroo. And this one, I was thinking of the name Romeo, but the kangaroo is a girl, so I'm calling her Romea. I don't know if that's a name, but I thought it was pretty, and so that's her name. Oh, they're playing again. Look at that kangaroo. He's ready to fight. He's trying to start something. I love this game. It's just so peaceful. I decided to call this one Orito because he is the son of Oreo. I guess I could have put Oreto, but I don't know. I thought Orito was cuter. So that's the fascinating history behind that. With him, I'm getting really nervous. I think I might. It's just so hard because they're so cute. Like, I know they're just pixels, but look at them. They're so cute. But anyway, I don't know. I think for my next one, I'm gonna have to figure something out. But in the time, I will continue to procrastinate it until it hits me in the face and I no longer can avoid it. I decided to vamp up the entry walkways as well. I'm making them 2 sidewalks across just to allow for more people to kind of flow in. And I am very thankful for the education center, but I have an idea for it and I want to move it to a different location. All right, so I'm gonna narrate this part while I do a montage because this took me a good 40 minutes. I am clicking on this theater nonstop and people are moving in and out so quickly that I can't find a time to grab it, to move it. So I wanted to show you guys how long it took and how much fencing I had to add in order to finally rip this education center from the grip of the public. And yeah, it just, no matter how much I put down, it seemed like they just came even faster. And it was so annoying. Oh, and right here, I just sat there and I literally was losing hope. So, yeah, it was a lot. And actually, I had to end up deleting it because if you pick up the building and visitors try to go into the ghost of whatever building you picked up, you can no longer set that building down anywhere. And you just have to wait either for the people to stop going into the literal ghost of this building, or you have to drop it down, try it again. But at this point, I was like over it. So I sold it because I wanted to get the show on the road. I wanted to show you guys a little more of how I made the second surprise because I haven't done anything like it so far. What I was inspired essentially was to do an education center and decorate it as if it were like on the side of a mountain. With the education center, I put the ice cream station on one side, and on the other, I put popcorn. And I added a sidewalk that I think would contrast beautifully with the other colors. Also, I added tons of pine trees and birches and anything else that I thought would look good. I just had a vision in my mind, and I think it turned out well. But yeah, I thought it was just a cute little idea, and I hope you guys enjoy that. Also here, I just wanted to show you guys a real quick overview of how I decorate a few common things you'll see throughout all the different pathways. I just wanted to show it once so I don't end up taking time each video to show how I'm doing the same thing over and over again. So with the vending machines, I just usually put one for food, one for drink, and then I put a trash can on either side. That usually works well. And on one length of sidewalk, I'm going to have one set here, and on the other, I'm going to put the other there just to space it out so it's easier to access for more people. And then here, I'm just decorating the benches. And the way I decorate these, I usually put a street lamp and adding some ferns as well as some of these flower bushes. I just think it looks really pretty. So, all right, on to the next thing. Okay, for this kangaroo, I can't think of a name. I know, shocker. But I think I'm going to observe him for a little bit and see if any name comes to mind. Oh, look at the baby kangaroo. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my gosh, I've never seen them. Oh my gosh, I've never seen them play with the ball like that. Oh my God, that's so cute. Oh my God, that's adorable. Aw. Okay, I think now I have the perfect name for him. I'm going to call him Rolly. He's so cute. Okay, I came up with somewhat of a plan for this. So with this ostrich, what I'm going to do is I am going to sell them, but in the bottom right, I have a do-over button. And so if the animals don't show smiley faces that the ostrich was gone, I can just undo it, and then I will know that they're okay with having that extra ostrich. Oh, okay. They were neutral about it. Okay, so I'm gonna bring the ostrich back. Wait. Oh my God. I pressed it. I pressed the back button. You can see it on the bottom right because now it's like grayed over, so I can't press it anymore, but the ostrich is not here. Oh my God. Damn. I feel awful. I think also it sucks because it's like they are why I'm here. When anything in the zoo gets vandalized, that is a concern of my security team. If visitors get thirsty or grow hungry, that is a concern of my vendors. If anyone is hurt, maimed, or even killed in my zoo, that is the concern of my lawyers. But my job and what I care about are the animals. And I feel like I failed them today. So that really sucks. All right, so I continued playing until there was another baby ostrich, and so now they are complete once again. And I named her Omelette, so she also has a food name like her parents. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't fix things, but I think it's a good note to end on, at least. So for this last part, this is just a summary of my finances. The good thing is that I ended each one with a profit, but my cash is usually in the negative, so I definitely need to work on that. I'm not doing the greatest with the loan right now, but my goal next time is to start paying that back at least a little bit. Yeah, I think that's all I have to update you guys on. Thank you all for watching. I'm not sure which animals I want to get yet, but my goal for next time is to add a few more exhibits. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you. Bye.